automatically here. Hello. I'm excited about this. I'm just getting everything sorted out, and then once that's done, we'll be hitting the ground running. I want to make sure that all the audios are decent. And so I'm just making that real quick, double checking on that. Okay. So let me switch on into this and we'll hear the game audio. And I'm hopeful that it won't be too loud. And we're playing a new game. So as soon as I click new game, I think that Nancy's going to start talking to us, and so that'll let us know how the audio is doing. If it's too loud, I might like stop it, fix the audio, and then restart the game. We'll see how that goes. Actually, I have a genius maneuver here. Or do I? Okay, I have to do some fancy footwork. I'll be right with you. Okay. Okay, that looks okay. Oh, yeah, no, this is fine too. Okay. Can I hear this? I'm wanting to monitor this. Okay. Something is incorrect in my settings. Let me try now. Can I hear this? Okay, perfect. I can hear it now. Okay. Let's do this.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Okay, I think the audio is not too bad. It wasn't excessively loud. I'm gonna just... Is this where you can change the audio?
To this story of dreams, and know that the
if you are
is
here
more difficult than it seems,
and you are listening to the audio and you have a comment on the volume, louder, quieter, let me know.
The phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky.
I'm being quiet. We'll give everybody an opportunity to voice their opinion.
A river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
I do actually feel like there might be a setting that I forgot to change. The last time I was live, I was playing Fallout, and the game volume in Fallout is loud. I find the volume for Nancy Drew is not.
When the moon sleeps and the sun
is
plays,
not as loud.
The king of the sky will
Let's
shine
see if
his
this
ray,
makes a difference.
and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders. Listen, my child, to this story of dreams. And
all right, so we're done. We're done here. It seems like that's okay. I'm going to just make a couple of quick fixes. And then we'll get started. Like for sure I want to get started soonish. Okay. I think I'm happy with this. And over here, I just want to make sure that I have the same ability to monitor stuff as I have. Okay. All right. I'm ready. We're going to play Nancy Drew, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Oh, I forgot to put our backseating rules. Hang on a second. So backseating rules for Nancy Drew Day are always that guesses and hints are okay, but no spoilers, please. I'm going to just add that into the stream title. There we go. And I think I might be able to do... Can I do a little edit over here? A little edit-a-rooney, if you will. Okay. So yeah. Always, guesses and hints are great. Like if you see me walking right past the thing over and over again, and you want to tell me that I should probably go look at it, you are totally allowed to do that. And if you are helping solve a word puzzle with a guess, but you have not, like, you're not just spoiling it, that's also good. But like I said, for my own sanity, we are having the hints website up, and we will consult it as needed. Okay, here we go, back into the game. I want to pick senior detective. I know, it's like I'm torturing myself.
Dear Beth, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Okay. So, I'm going to turn the music down one notch.
To this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited.
Okay. So, we are in a house that looks like the house from Charmed. So it's an old Victorian. And apparently, renovations aren't going well. But we're here to solve the mystery. Also, important information that we already have been given. The homeowner, Abby, is friends with Hannah. I think Hannah is Dad's secretary or our maid. I can't remember. But she's important, like, she works for Dad in some capacity. Whoa, that's much bigger than I was hoping to make it. Here, hang on, I'm going to make it a bit smaller. Did I do 24? 24 seems huge. Let's do 22. Okay. So we have a little notepad here. It's covering up our inventory, so I hide it when I hide it until we need it, but I just had it on the screen for a while there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You understand that, like, there's word puzzles, so we need a notepad to solve the word puzzles on. All right. I am enjoying the vaguely Asian music that we've got going on here. But my monitoring levels were too high, so I had to kind of scoot off. Okay. So we're going to snoop around. I was sure that this would be snoopable. But it appears not to be. This seems to be snoopable. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. I feel like that's going to come into play at some point. Already we need to write some notes. Are you seriously not going to paste this for me? Why? Why are you being that way? Copy. Paste. Okay, fine. Would you say that that's a jade dragon? I think it's a jade dragon. Okay. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. Probably important. I wish there was a way that the music could still keep playing while I'm doing my notepad, but unfortunately, no. So we got another dragon here. This is that Chinese style worm kind of dragon. Okay, we can't look at... Can we look up here? No, so there were only... it looks like there's only 2 things to look at here, so... Alright. We've got a little sofa over here, a seating area. A nightstand with an alarm clock on it. I'm assuming that time matters. Hang on. Time clock. The pocket watch tells you... Okay, you can move time ahead by setting the alarm in Nancy's bedroom. That's all I wanted to check. How do we, if I don't want to do anything, can I stop looking at the clock or no? Oh, okay, cancel. Sorry, it didn't seem as self-evident as it was. Okay. And nothing over here. Ooh, wait, hang on. More dragons. I'm tracing around just in case. My biggest failing in Nancy games is very early in the game, not being super careful and diligent about moving the mouse around and missing an item at the very beginning that it is crucial for unlocking future puzzles or future conversations. So I'm trying to be a bit more diligent about that. For example, I made a mistake and I thought that we were looking at this again over here, which might, if I had not caught myself, I might have thought, okay, well, we're done in this room, and I might have left. So I'm trying to be more careful about that. Like, can we open any of these drawers? Can we examine any of these items on the dresser? Can we look in the mirror? How about this tapestry? Listen, my child, to the story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders. Okay, so we are going to have to pick up 10 of some kind of item. or reunite 10 of some kind of item. There's a box that we are going to, it's probably a puzzle box, and in some fashion it will lose its border. The Eye of the Phoenix is in your hand. I'm going to assume there's somewhere is a statue of a phoenix or something that we can remove a jewel or gemstone or something from its eye. When the Bird of Fire can see again, except that's where the confusion comes, because if we're taking the eye out of the phoenix, how does it then see again? Do we have to take something out and put something else in, maybe? When the moon sleeps and the sun plays, so it has to be in the daytime, the king of the sky will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders. Okay, so I'm going to guess that the sun is going to shine through a stained glass window of some kind, and the rays from the sun shining through the stained glass window will point to some kind of something where we will be able to open something and get a treasure or whatever. So that's my guess for this tapestry. Can we look in this tea chest at all? Hello? No. Okay. There's a phoenix in that picture right there. Or what I think is a phoenix. Okay. We can't look. Oh, we can look in the luggage. I was gonna say, what? Usually you can. Your own luggage is locked. Okay. What if anything in here are we allowed to take out? Just the diary. Accidents. Why so many? House. Chinese antique decorations. Okay. Whoops. Who's who? Rose is the owner of the house. Oh wait, then who's Abby? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we have a notebook that we can consult, it looks like. That's interesting. I don't think we had that in the last one. I don't think in Stay Tuned for Danger we had access to a notebook. Oh, but that's because we played as master detectives right away. By the way, we were not master detectives. Okay. I think I have examined everything in this room that I can. I'm going to now leave the room. Head out into the hallway. Okay. What's this?
It's stuck.
All right, looks like we're going to need a screwdriver at some point for a grate outside of Nancy's room. So here is the thing that I tend to forget that we found something that we will need something for. So I am just going to write grate outside bedroom needs a screwdriver. There. Now when we get a screwdriver, I'm not going to be like, where was the thing we needed a screwdriver for? Or even worse, completely forget that we already know we need a screwdriver and then spend ages looking around for things that we... Okay. Which is our bedroom door? Is this our bedroom door? Okay, I'm trying to just get the layout or the geography. So that I'm just trying to... Okay, so if you come out of the room, at the end of the hall is a sideboard with a painting of a lady. To our right on the wall is a portrait of a gentleman. There are 2 purple chairs on the right, and there is a door on the left. Okay, so this just made me walk further down the hall. I wanted to look at this door. Okay. So this is the grate that we just looked at. No, it isn't. Okay. Okay, so I am just... I can't turn around. Okay. This is the grate. What we need the screwdriver for. Okay. All right. We're going to pull out all the stops for keeping ourselves on track and not lost, including photographs of important things so that we can refer back to them later. I'm not allowed to look at that sideboard. Okay. Oh. Okay. Am I allowed to look at this? No, that was just walking down the hallway. Okay. From what I can tell, there's nothing here that I can look at. I can go into my room, but I cannot look at any of the items. Okay, so we're going to turn back around and we're going to actually go down this hallway here. Okay, so there's a dumbwaiter. All right. Adding a note about a dumbwaiter in the upstairs hallway. Okay. And I'm going to take a picture of it. Well, I don't need to take a picture of it. I know what a dumbwaiter is. Okay. We can't do anything with this, I'm assuming, till later. But later we will probably be able to do something with it. In this hallway, is there anything else I can do? Ooh. I can knock on this door.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
How would you be able to tell that just by looking at me? How do you know I don't believe in ghosts? And you do?
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Okay. Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents? Do you think these spirits are responsible for the recent accidents? I feel like I would like to get a feel for what she believes. So I'm actually going to go ahead and ask her if she thinks spirits are responsible for the accidents.
Do you think these spirits are responsible for the recent accidents?
I sense a very strong but restless spirit within these walls. And a restless spirit can soon become an angry spirit.
Okay. Does your intuition tell you who could be behind these recent accidents, or who could this restless spirit be?
Who could this restless spirit be?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Alrighty. Oh, hang on. I didn't realize that this was in the way. Let me get rid of this for us all. Okay. That should be better. Okay. Valdez. Okay. Well, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed. Do you have any more information on Mr. Valdez?
Do you have any more information on Mr. Valdez?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
Okay. She's doing a little bit of a prayer or whatever in there. Oh, rats. I was like, are you going to let me look at the painting? No. No, they are not. Oh, thank you for following. I have my followers anonymous just because not everybody wants to be shouted out. But if you do want to shout out, let me know in the chat and I will thank you personally. But either way, I'm very grateful for your support. So thank you. Okay. We can't talk to her anymore. Why did I click on that again? I already knew that nothing would happen. Okay. Anything else in this hallway that I can do? They certainly want me to turn this corner. So, ooh. Okay, so there's a servant staircase and a main staircase. Let's go down this one. Okay. Okay, so that's the other side of the dumbwaiter then? Is that the front door? See what I mean about stained glass? I said stained glass. Okay. Okay, that's like even more downstairs. Okay, how about over here? No. Okay. That's the stairway we just came out of. I'm trying to turn around so I can look at this is the double doors I wanted to look at. Okay. So you can't, okay. This leads into a formal dining. And this is Abby.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it? Or, I can't wait. Last night you mentioned some accidents. What happened? What exactly happened? I'm going to actually ask about the house's history.
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
Okay. This is Rose. I obviously have completely missed. Who's Abby? Okay. Sorry, I was so distracted by this being Rose and not Abby. Okay. There are some interesting old papers in the parlor if I want to take a peek. And there's also an old-time saloon in the basement. Okay, so that's that door that we opened that I said, oh, let's explore this later, was the door to the saloon, I guess. Okay. Last night you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened? A saloon? This place really does have a history. Who was the original owner? Let's ask that.
A saloon? This place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Okay, so that was a A narrative dump. Did she just confess that she's contemplating arson? Also, don't hire the cheapest contractor you can find. Don't hire the cheapest contractor just because they're the cheapest. Anyway, she wants us to do this inlay puzzle. So let's take a peek. It's like a 10-gram. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh, rats. Okay. No. I think this does have to go here. But there aren't... Okay. So this has to go here and this has to go here. But this can't go anywhere else but here. Can they be rotated? To rotate right... Did I have it and I just didn't read that I could rotate them? Okay. Right-click the mouse button. So just making them all fit is not the solution. Wait. Oh. Huh? Wait. Wait, just making them all fit is not the solution. Okay, this can only go here, because anywhere else and it completely stops you from being able to move forward. Okay. Are we supposed to do anything after we get all the pieces in the right places? Like it starts it over no matter what? Okay, hang on. Am I able to look at another one?
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
Okay, but I still haven't finished it. How did you meet Abby? What is Abby planning for tonight? Let's ask these questions and then go back to the inlay.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
Awesome business decision. What's Abby planning for tonight?
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
Okay, that's cool and interesting. I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Well, what am I doing wrong with the puzzle here? Is there like, is there anything to do with the grain of the wood that's important? Oh, wait, is that poking off? Like maybe if they're in the right places, they fill it completely and there's no white sticking. This looks like it's poking off. Okay. Okay, that's better. Hang on. Is that... Now I'm worried that even like a pixel of white is problematic. Like, what if the game is not counting my, like, because I'm not putting them exactly right. But, like, also my mouse is not letting me put it exactly right. Game, my mouse sensitivity is not, like, it's not possible. Okay. Like, is close enough close enough? Because I don't think I can get this perfectly aligned. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Because I have in the past been burned by getting stuck on a puzzle because I misunderstood how it's supposed to go, I am actually going to look up a clue here. If you haven't found this inlay puzzle, look in the dining room behind Rose's chair. Click on the floor. Your tiles consist of one large triangle, 6 small triangles, 1 square, and 1 parallelogram. 2 pieces have been placed for you and cannot be moved, a square and a parallelogram. Your object is to insert the tiles into the space provided, matching them up with the 2 that are already glued down. Okay, I understood that. Backing away from the puzzle resets it, we also figured that out. Left click on a piece on the right side of the screen to pick it up. To turn the piece, left click to pick it up and right click while it is in midair. While placing the tiles, it can be a bit tricky. There can be no white space around or in between them. The pieces will turn a lighter shade of brown when you have it in the right spot. Oh boy. So this is the issue here that I am having is with my mouse sensitivity. Okay. So we just have to be super careful and wait for this to turn a different color. Okay. Are you kidding me? That can't possibly go there. What? Game. That's not correct. What? Okay, am I just crazy? Because that's not gonna let me finish this puzzle. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're gonna have a giant white space if this is the correct position for this. There's no way that's correct. Okay. 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 Are we gonna be soft locked?
Listen, my child, to this
I cannot
story
change
of
mouse
dreams.
sensitivity here.
I know that the beginning.
Okay. Look, this has to go here. Yeah, I think we're soft locked. I love this game. This puzzle can be annoying though. I don't think the pieces being highlighted makes a difference. It's just so that there isn't white space, if I'm remembering correctly. I had put the whole thing together, and where I put them, like, my mouse sensitivity is not enough for there to be no white space. But I looked at the hints, and the hints were like, when they're lit up, they're in the right place. And so that's what I'm... like, because I don't know, because there's going to be white whether it's here or here. Which one is okay? Okay, actually, never mind. I found it. No, hang on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. This will be the 4th time that I've put all these pieces, air quotes, where they go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the square did turn light brown and highlight, right? So we know the square's in the right place. Yes, I am very much feeling like I'm going to have to adjust my mouse sensitivity for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, what if I switch to the razor just for this? Okay, so we're going to use the... we switched to the Razer mouse. The Viper, just in case it's more sensitive. And even then, I'm still having this jittery... oh, game, why must you suck? Look, it is a 20... what? This one's a 25-year-old game. We're playing a 25-year-old game. This is one of the challenges to playing a 25-year-old game. Okay. My assumption is once I get it, Nancy's going to say something like, I got it. Right? Please say she does. Okay. I'm opening my settings in another window so that I can change my mouse sensitivity and I can see if I can. So in this case, we want it to be more or less sensitive? Less, right? Like I need it to be that when I move my hand, the thing moves less. No, because then, oh my gosh, then it might be jittery. Holy cow. Okay. Mouse pointer speed. All right. I've set my mouse pointer speed to 1. Oh my gosh. It's not slower in the game. It's only slower outside of the game. I think that was already there and I moved it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that can't be. Oh my gosh. Oh, hang on, wait. I've turned off. Okay, I'm turning off enhanced pointer position in case Windows 11 is messing me up. Hang on. Maybe? Thank you, by the way. Chessie, sorry, I didn't even acknowledge your name or anything. I just was reading what you were saying and replying to it. But thank you so very much for the helpful tips. Because Nancy and I have a love-hate relationship. And this is the hate part of our love-hate relationship. And so having another human being say, yeah, this was really hard for me too. Even if you're just saying it to be nice to me, it's still very much appreciated to know that I'm not the only one who has struggled with a Nancy game. Okay, I'm pressing the button on the bottom of my mouse to try to see if I can make this. Like, too bad I can't just nudge it like 1 pixel with my arrow keys, you know? Oh my gosh, but I feel like I go this way, it's 1. If I go this way, it's 1. I feel like oh my gosh, I feel like I don't have enough control. That is definitely overlapping. Okay. The other problem is I don't know which pieces are, like, which pieces does the game think are not in the right place? Okay. Oh, look how slow this is. Okay, maybe this is it. Here? And then this one. Gosh, here? No. Okay, that's not right. But I think I'm closer to right than I was before. Game, please just highlight the thing in red so I know it's... Okay, it's gonna reset. I'm gonna be so sad. Okay. Everything's fine. This is totally fine. This is not the end of the world. And, okay, look. We devote 3 days to Nancy games for exactly this reason. I know. Jessie, it's so... It's so frustrating. But, like I said, I devote 3 days to Nancy. Oh, wait. Okay. Why does it do that? Oh, okay. Don't touch that one. Right? Big triangle. Don't move it. Let's see if we can get the little triangle. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I got a little excited there. Oh my gosh, come on. Holy crap. The worst part about this is it's not even like I can be like, look, forget it. Never mind, it's fine. I don't need to 100% this game. You know what I mean? Like, because even if I'm okay with not finishing this puzzle, I don't think I can move on. Yeah. But I think that the challenge is purely technical, and you're right. It's because we're playing a game, like, we're playing a game from the year 2000 on a machine that, like, you know, objectively, I could be running a AAA on this right now. So the hardware is not compatible with the software. My goodness, I want to place this right here. Okay. Okay. I really want to hear Nancy say, "Got it." You know how Nancy says, "Got it," when she solves a puzzle? That's the only thing I want to hear. I just want to hear, "Got it." Does the grain of the wood matter? I think the grain of the wood might matter. Oh my gosh, if the grain of the wood matters. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. If the grain of the wood matters, then I need the woods to line up. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if... No, that can't go there. That can't go there. Surely not. Okay. Wait, did that one light up orange before? I don't remember if it did. No. I am excited too because I really want to get this, but now I'm nervous that I forget which one's lit up orange. Okay, I don't think this grain lines up here. Let me see if this one lines up better. Oh no, that one does not line up at all. Okay. Well, and these two aren't lined up and they fit. They fit. Wait, did this one light up orange? Oh, it looks like the ones that lit up properly have like a black outline. Okay. If they have a black outline, it's because the game said, yes, that's the right piece. Okay. Was that just me or was that orange? Okay, hang on. Why did I pick it up again? Okay, it has a white outline, but it's orange, so I'm gonna have to just... Ooh. Come on. I'm gonna lose my marbles. This is so gosh. Okay. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, actually, maybe I have to build my way down. I am afraid that if I click away, I'm gonna because Nancy didn't say done. Like Nancy didn't say got it. Why does this have so much white space around it? Yeah, they do. You're right. You're right. Wait. Does this fit any other? This only fits here. Why doesn't it fit here? Why does it highlight orange when it's down here? I need it to highlight orange when it's right here. Hang on, maybe where I grabbed it is the problem? I am. Oh! Okay. Why are you orange when you're not in the right spot? Okay. Like, this doesn't make any sense. That is definitely not the right spot. If I put it in the right spot, it's not highlighted though. Yeah, maybe. Well, that's a little bit better. I wish Nancy had said, got it. Why didn't Nancy say got it? Nancy! I know. I just was so annoyed. Okay. What if I build this way instead? Okay. Put that down. Just... Why won't you let me put this here? You'll let me put it here where it doesn't fit. But you won't let me put it here where it does fit. Game, why are you being like this? I ruined everything. Okay. I think the wood grain matters. Okay. Okay. I know, but I knew I shouldn't have. I really did, Chessie. I knew it was a mistake. I knew it was a mistake even while I was doing it, but I was like so hopeful. I was like, maybe Nancy just didn't say got it. This piece goes here if the wood grain matters. Or maybe it's that piece. Does that piece go? No. Oh my gosh. And of course now it's not going to glow orange again. Ever again. Ever. Ever again. Never again is it going to glow orange. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chessie. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's go back to the way we were building it before, which was that I put this piece down here. Okay. Now, if the wood grain matters, this piece goes here. Wait, does that go there? No, the wood grain, you know what? It's fine. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay. But if the wood grain matters, that won't fit there. That one would. Okay, this is the one that we've struggled with so much. Game, please. Nancy, for the love of Pete. Okay. Okay. This is the one that I think lines up with this one if we're talking about wood grain. So maybe I am wrong about the wood grain having any impact. Okay. I'm just gonna... Okay. All right. I'm trying to be systematic about this. Oh, Nancy, why do you do this to me every time? Nancy, I want to be your friend, but you're just so mean to me. Ooh, okay. Don't touch anything. Can this go here yet? No. Oh, wait. What if this was meant... Oh, no, it doesn't. I was like, what if this is meant to go here, but you can't get it to point that way, so never mind. It doesn't turn in a quarter rotation. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try this piece now. Okay. I rotated it a whole bunch of times. This is definitely not agreeing with me. All right, so now we can try this one. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Do we care about this white space or not? Is my question. Okay, we're going to systematically again do this piece. So I rotated it a whole bunch of times. Yeah, I also think we need 0 white space, which is why I'm nervous about that. Oops. Okay. Game, come on. Okay. So, given that we need 0 white space, I'm moving this. Thank you. Okay. Is that less than it was before? Oh. Gosh. Can I make my mouse even slower than this? Oh, this is not slower. This is not slower. Ooh, but that seems like a better fit. Okay. Hello? Will you please accept this piece of wooden inlay as a gift from me? Well, while we're doing this, when we were kids, we had parquet floors. So those are the ones where it's like the slats of wood that are like 6 skinny slats of wood that are in an up and down, and then 6 skinny slats of wood that are in a sideways, and then like, and it's just like it repeats like that, like a checkerboard, but like each, they're like, the pieces of wood are like glued to like this mesh kind of a thing, and the each piece of mesh is like 4 sets of, you know, sideways and like horizontal, vertical, horizontal wood pieces, like Jenga. So it's almost like little Jengas, you know, except it's 6 of them. And the glue was coming, like the glue had all dried up too much on them, and so the individual pieces of woodwork like could be pried out from the floor, and then you would just see like the mesh and the dried up glue. And my sister and I used to peel the pieces of wood out of the floor. My mom obviously hated that. And we were like, but we were kids, and we were like, it's so cool because you can use them as like blocks and whatever, and, you know, and we thought that was really neat. But my mom was like, please stop destroying our floors. You've got to stop. You've got to stop. We're begging you. And we were kids, so we didn't listen. Okay. I feel like I'm hating this. I think tonight, this is the only thing we're going to get done. It's going to take 4 hours, and then I'm going to be exhausted. That'll be our Nancy night. Thank goodness we have Nancy in the schedule for Friday afternoon and also Sunday. So, like, no worries. But, oh my gosh, why are you being so mean to me, Nancy? Okay, that's too fast. Still too fast. Still too fast. Still too fast. What is happening? Is it not changing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, I agree. The rest of the puzzles, Every once in a while, there's a Nancy puzzle that I'm like, why are you trying to make me tear out all of my hair, Nancy? My big problem with Nancy is not with Nancy games. Obviously, Nancy is flawless and could do no wrong. My biggest problem is that I will often miss something very early on that means that I don't get a bunch of dialogue options, and you know what I mean? But like then the door to that room is locked. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Nancy, why are you doing this to me? I'm never going to be able to help you solve this mystery if you lock me out of the room where I didn't read a letter or whatever, you know? All right. I will say this. As time goes on, the puzzle design and the game design improve dramatically. And of course, part of that is like, again, like we've talked about several times while struggling with this puzzle, we are playing a game that was designed for really old hardware on not really old hardware. The expectation that this game will behave itself properly is unfair to the game. Right? We're like, game, work as expected, even though I'm running you on a completely different kind of hardware than what you were designed for. Yeah, I'm sure this puzzle is so easy if only I had, you know, Windows XP or whatever. 98, yeah, exactly. Wasn't there a millennial version too, like Windows 2000 or something like that? Holy cow. Okay, no. I think this is the piece that has to go here because of the grain of the wood. I wish that me just placing it like this was sufficient. Like, I wish the game was like, yes, I acknowledge that you have put that piece where it goes. And that I didn't have to, like, cajole the game into acknowledging my puzzle piece. Yeah, I think this... I shouldn't leave this here because I'm going to forget that that's the one that I manually placed. And then I'm going to be like, which one did I manually place? Come on, puzzle. I know, it does, and that's what makes this so frustrating. Like, if Nancy was like, good enough, you got it. Okay. But she did not say that. It is not good enough. We do not got it. I'm just seeing if one of these is a better fit over here. In case the wood grain, like I said, because if the wood grain does matter, maybe that's why we're not getting it. Because if the wood grain matters, maybe this piece has to go here, and this piece has to go like this. Come on. You know you want to fit right here. Okay. So which piece would go here? Is this a lineup? Or is this a lineup? Okay, okay. Okay. All right, let me see if I can make this fit even better in here. No, the game's like, no, you moved it, and now I'm not going to let you place it ever again. Game, really? Come on. Please, game, I'm begging you. Okay. I think that these three pieces go like this. I don't know which one to place first. Oh. Okay. Why is there still white, though? You know? Nancy, why is this puzzle so hard? Like, the amount of softwares that I had to put onto my computer just so I could run this game. Because we have to emulate, like, an old computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, Nancy. Please, Nancy, please. Okay. Do you think I should shut down and restart without running it through the emulator just for this one puzzle? What's the worst that could happen? Give me a second. I'm going to do that. Okay, hang on. I'm going to leave the puzzle. I'm going to save the game. Just as a test. You know what I'm saying? Wood inlay. Okay. Alright, my game has been saved. You can't see it, but I saved the game. Okay, I'm exiting. I'm running it just straight up regular. So the screen's going to be all weird just because it's not like I don't have my OBS set up for running the game like this. But I think maybe we can do this. Oh, good. Discord, why are you here? No one invited you. Okay, let's try this just in case. Okay, it does not seem to have improved things. Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed. For real, for real. Okay. Why, when it's in where I think is the right spot, does it stop being orange? Okay, there it is. It was still orange and when I placed it. Okay. The next one is the one that has the beginning of... Okay, no, but it's not this one, is it? That's not the right piece of wood. You know what? If it lit up orange, I'm just gonna take it. I'll take it. Okay. Game. Why, game? Okay. Okay, hang on. All right. Okay. Did this turn? Yeah, okay. It did turn orange very briefly. Okay, so there. Okay. That's not the right one. Okay, that one is the one that goes here. Okay. No. Yeah, that's the one that goes there, which means this one has to go up here. Can you please become orange? I'm begging you. Why? Why is this so challenging? This is about the time that I would be raging out. Okay. I'm just going to place it there for now. So it's the fact that they are only sometimes turning orange, and that even when they turn orange, sometimes they don't fill up the white space. Like, to me, this single pixel of white space is an acceptable amount of white space, and I would call this puzzle completed. Like, not only did I put all the pieces facing the right way, but I took the time to line up the grain of the wood and everything. To me, this is a completed puzzle. The unfortunate thing is we can't just cheat our way past this puzzle. Like, we're stuck with this. Okay, so I'm going to try the restarting thing again. Give me a second. Okay. No, I don't. What? Save what? There's nothing to save. Okay, hang on a second here. Exit. Yes, okay. 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 Tab. All right. So it looks like the other time I restarted it, it did not actually restart in, okay. Hang on. There's gonna be some alt tabbing happening here. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the whole screen. What? Give me a second. I'm fixing. How's that? I wouldn't normally let you see my, I wouldn't normally let you look at my whole entire desktop, but my choices are limited here. Okay, let's just solve this one puzzle if we can. Maybe in this mode we can solve the puzzle. Game. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm struggling to let go of any frustration, you know what I'm saying? Okay. No. No, the grain isn't going in the right direction. So this one has to be one of the ones that goes that way. Okay. This is the piece that should go here. Okay. I'm just going to set it there for now. While I look for the piece that should go here, which is this one. Okay. I feel like that white is still going to give us a problem, though. Okay. Right? Okay, so 2 pieces are correct. 3rd piece. They really should have made it that once you're here, it snaps in. Like, do we all agree that once you're here, it should snap in? Ooh! Okay. Maybe I need to complain. Maybe the trick is to go, dang it, this piece should snap in when I put it here. Wine, 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 wine. I saw that one turn orange twice. Okay. Okay. This is the piece that goes here. Okay.
I did it!
Oh, Nancy, I love you so much! Okay. I'm saving the game immediately. There's no possible way that I am not saving this game. Okay. Inlay done. Okay. Give me 1 second to fix my fix this so that we all can see what we're looking at. Nope, that's not gonna work. How about this? No. What is happening? Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, imagine if I had Whoa, that would have been terrible. Why is this so weird? Like, why is... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to pick a scene that is like, that's gonna work. Because I've decided that we're just gonna have to play this game in its current... Give me a second. Sorry for the housekeeping. How's that? That's okay, right? I'm not covering up too much of the screen. What do you think? Oh, I know. I can do this real like that, and I'll cover up less of it, and then I can move it over this way a bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, locking that in. Okay. All right. I'm gonna save it a second time. Okay. Freak, was that hard? Actually, though, now that I think about it, it's probably a good idea to play the Nancy game with my mouse in slow mode anyways, because Lord help me, I almost hit exit game. I did it! Look how beautiful this inlay that we built together is. Okay, let's talk to Rose.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it! It took me forever, Rose! Forever!
I finished it! Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
Chessie, thank you so much for your emotional support during this very trying time. Thank you. Yeah, everything better be easy. Okay, I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Okay, so we have two things that we need to do. We need to go look at... How do we turn around in here? Okay. We haven't even looked around at all because I came in and talked to her before I did anything else. New American Bed and Breakfasts Monthly. Top 10 tips to sell your B&B. A renovation disaster. Theme and design. The allure of bed and breakfast retreats. Okay. Cat napping. How to create a beautiful oh wait, okay. Okay, I am not... Oh, I can zoom in on this article. Okay. How to create a beautiful 4-poster bed in 10 easy steps. Ten easy steps. Hey, we saw the number 10 earlier when we were talking about the 10 sisters. I don't think this has anything to do with that specifically, but I think that I'm going to just keep it in mind. You'll love the drama. Oh, wait. We also had a thing where we had a box, a 4-sided box that we had to remove the borders of. Is that meaningful? Okay. My mind is racing. You'll love the drama this 4-poster bed brings to your bedroom. It's simple to make and gives a bedroom a truly continental look. Materials for a twin-size bed. 56 6-inch pieces of wooden doweling. 5 46-inch pieces of wooden doweling. 2 PVC elbows to fit the doweling, 2 inches. 66 square inches of fabric. Screws. 4 7/8 inch by 36-inch by 37-inch eye hooks? 37-inch eye hook? Why would you have an eye hook that... Okay, sorry, you can't even see. My hands are too far apart for you to even see, but why would you have an eye hook 3 times this big? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, eye hooks and fish hooks. Wait, fish hooks? Pre-cut all the pieces, insert a PVC elbow lengthwise into the doweling. Add the short pieces of doweling, placing them into the ends of the elbows of the lengthwise pieces. Wait, but you have 56 pieces of doweling? Okay. Guys. Y'all. The reason none of this makes any sense is because later on I'm going to come back here and I'm going to need to solve something. Like, it'll be like, this might be a clue to a puzzle is what I'm saying, because none of these numbers make any sense. You couldn't, like, I've built stuff out of wooden doweling and PVC piping before, and these numbers, none of these numbers make any kind of sense at all whatsoever. So there's going to be some kind of meaning to this later, which I will suss out later, but I took a picture to remind me. Let's get out of this magazine. How do you get out of the magazine? Oh, right. No, no, no. I want to leave. Okay. Nancy, darling. I need to be able to leave this magazine. We can't just stay here forever. Nancy. Oh, that's probably also why this is misspelled. Thank goodness. Okay. No, God, no. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. We successfully escaped the magazine trap. Okay. Where's the parlor where... Well, you can't have a clipboard and not let me look at it. Schedule. Lewis, noon to 5 p.m. Charlie, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Abby, out from 3 to 6. Okay. Oh, you can't have a drawer and not let me open it. Aww. I wonder if that's someone on the dev team's actual real-life kid. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Asian Pacific Fire Insurance Company. Guys, listen. Ages and ages ago, before we were trapped in the inlay puzzle, we were talking to Rose, and Rose said, might just be easier to burn the place down. Not a word of a lie. And I said, Rose, did you just casually confess that you're considering arson? I said it. Nancy didn't say it. Anyway, Rose Green, 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California, blah, 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 blah. Dear Ms. Green, I have amended your fire insurance policy per your instructions. The property located at 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California, is now insured for the sum of $1 million against fire or earthquake damage. The policy lists you as the sole benefactor. Wait a minute, what about your friend Abby, who gave you all of her life savings? Rose? Jesus! Anyway, we thank you for your patronage. Please feel free to contact me if you have any further questions. Well, I should just phone the police right now and say, listen, I think Rose is going to set fire to the house. I shouldn't even continue investigating. I certainly shouldn't do free labor for her. Guys. Oh. Okay, yeah, if they are, that's so cute, and I love that for them. But I don't love the arson side hustle. Okay. Later on, I'm probably going to be asked to paint these things. I need a chisel. Are any of these things a chisel? No. Okay. I was like, it is a poor business decision to like give your life savings to a casual acquaintance that you met at the community theater. Isn't that where they met? Community theater? Well, listen, that's good enough for me. Chessie, it's good enough for me. I also would like to believe that. Assuming that we don't discover that they're arsonists. Okay. Oh, that's the stained glass door. Oh yeah, this is a much more impressive stained glass door than the one behind me. Like, this one's lovely and fine, but if light was going to shine through a rainbow, this is where the light would shine through a rainbow. Okay. I'm trying to find the parlor so I can read the papers that Abby found. Is this a parlor? Looks like a parlor to me. Okay. Before I excitedly randomly click away from this, I need to make sure I don't miss anything. Sorry. It's kind of dusty in this parlor, I guess. These curtains made me sneeze. Subterranean San Francisco. Explore the hideout. No, the hidden world that lies beneath the city. Lantern Press. Exploring the labyrinth below. Few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco. And yet, a myriad... Oh, sorry. See, that's what happens when you drink a decaf coffee. You yawn. And yet a myriad of strange and mysterious sights lie in wait in the subterranean darkness, only to be uncovered by the intrepid urban explorer. Over the past 20 years of city spelunking, I have found old mines, abandoned utility tunnels, secret rooms, and many old wells and cisterns. Dude, don't drown yourself in a tunnel by accident. Jeez. Anyway, careful attention must be paid when searching these lost areas to avoid accidents. Yeah, like drowning yourself in a tunnel. A good light source, building plans, and a hard hat are a must. Okay, so he does have building plans. I assume it's a he. It could be a her. Anyway. San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year-old history. Yeah. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. Many of the... What? No, I want to know more. Okay, there's some kind of cool tunnel underneath this house. Here's the thing. Imagine if your life was like Nancy Drew's and you would conveniently find magazine articles about stuff you need to... Is this a phoenix? Is this a phoenix? Hey, do you want to give me a dust thing? A feather duster? Okay. Why terrifying music? Game? Why'd you do that? I'm talking to my game. It played scary music at me. Why did you... Okay, because there's a box. Here's the old papers! Maxwell, Metzger, and Mass. 49C Telegraph Hill, San Francisco, California. September 11th, 1906. Messrs... Oh, wait. No, Messer. Just Mr. Adelbert Keene, Esquire. 199 Bolander Mill Road, Berkeley, California. Dear Sir, we are pleased to announce that your bid for the auctioned property located at 4653 California Lane has been accepted. Fee simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's grantor for the benefit of the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Faithfully yours, G. Metzger, Attorney at Law. Okay, that's cool. American Speak Telephone Company. List of subscribers. June 11th, 1894. Okay, so the street name is here. Aha, E. Valdez, Hotelier, 4653 California Street. So that's where Amy got the name Valdez from. Amy's like, I have a strong feeling that there's a spiritual presence and the name Valdez means something. Meanwhile, she's got this phone book from 1894. So, how psychic are you, Abby? Wait, is Abby the redhead upstairs? Or did I just make that up? Why does it look like I should be able to click on these opera glasses? Okay. Another phoenix. There's phoenixes everywhere. It's positively Phoenician in here.
It's good to know it's here.
Why are so many clues pointing to arson? I hate this. I don't want there to be an arson in this game. Also, I hate the idea that I'm going to have a whole bunch of second chances where, like, Nancy's in the burn ward and it's all your fault. Okay. I'm going to stop screaming now. For like a minute. Dear Hugh. Spelled weird. Sorry, that wasn't kind. I shouldn't say that. I'm just used to Hugh being spelled H-U-G-H. And this looks like it's spelled H-U-E, which is like Hugh the color. And that's unexpected for me. I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, the rumors are true. I bought myself a Victorian mansion. It's funny you should mention Abby. She's actually the one who decided to go in on this venture with me. Rose, your handwriting is hard to read. We're still in the process of restoring the place. It's a lot of fun, but also a lot of hard work. We're beginning to get a little worried that we'll fall behind schedule if we're not careful. There have been several accidents lately that have interfered with our work. When you visit, you can stay in the Chinese room. I've just bought some new furniture for the room. We're just waiting for the wallpaper to dry before we move everything in. With all of the distractions and the schedule, by the time I finish writing this letter, I'm sure we will have completed the renovations altogether. I'll try to get it into the mail before... I don't know before what. Dear Rose, oh, look, this is Hugh. How are you doing? I haven't gotten messages from you in some time. I hope life is treating you well. Last I heard of, you were in the middle of planning some sort of crazy scheme to buy an old Victorian mansion. So whatever became of that? Did you buy it? Now, how can you afford to do something like that? Who did you find as a partner to help lead this plan? I hate to admit it, but I haven't been up to a whole lot lately. Life around here has been pretty dull. Nothing too great is happening here, just a bit of the same old, same old. I need to fall into wealth, fame, and fortune, so I'll have more to write about. How's your cat and that friend of yours, Abby? The last time we spoke, she talked a lot about gold and its great spiritual significance. Maybe I'll follow your lead and take on an ambitious project of my own. I could use the money. I've been saving to drive out west to visit you. An adventure on the road could be just the key to motivate me. If some of the rumors I've heard about you are buying this house are true, I'll definitely have to come and visit. I'll use the excuse of coming to visit to check out your new investment. I'm learning Chinese and also considering taking a trip to Beijing. A friend of mine sent me a poem she wrote in Chinese the other day. Now I want to go there. Well, enough rambling. I've got to go, but I hope to hear from you soon. Yours truly, Hugh Stadnier. Hugh, are you learning Mandarin or Cantonese? Wait, is it Cantonese? Hang on. I learned Mandarin. Well, no, I didn't. I took Mandarin in college. I would love to say that I learned Mandarin, but let's face it, I learned a little tiny bit of Mandarin, and not even enough to have a real conversation. Wow, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 different dialects. My goodness. Anyway. So I can phone Beth and George, right? Wait. Oh, I was like, you didn't even give me Beth's. Okay, I can phone. Who's Emily? I don't want to phone anyone. I just wanted to look and see if I had phone numbers saved. Why? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can't look at that. Let me look at this. Okay, so I can't snoop anything else in the phone console. Just that letter. Okay. Anything else in here? That wasn't really a careful. Oh, right. I already forgot what I had found in there. You know, I really don't want to need to know where this is and have forgotten where it was. All right. Okay. All right, we already know we can't go there. We know that there is just the spookiness. I want to open this box. I knew I was zooming past everything recklessly. Wait. Why can't I look at this? Was this just like a, hey, check out these roses. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, they are. All right. Okay, out this door. So is this the house we are currently in? Because that's not the house that was in the opening images. What was that noise? Was that like a snaky kind of a noise? I was like, where's the clock? Wait, you don't get to interact with the clock? The clock isn't part of some grand scheme? Dang it. This entry hall is really nice, though. Let me in. Okay, I'm gonna stop spinning in circles now. Sorry about that. I would like to go up the grand staircase. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. The scraper! That I need that for upstairs. Okay, I know we can't pry out the eye with this, but that's definitely one of the things we need to do at some point based on the tapestry in our bedroom. We're not just stealing from our friends. We're not stealing from our friends.
I
I don't care. Stop spying on me, maybe. What? No, I want to... I'm gonna second chance if I do that, aren't I? Oh well.
Whoops. You did what? I unhooked the chandelier and it crashed to the floor.
I can't believe it.
No wonder Rose asked you to leave.
I don't know what got into me.
Sounds like you really goofed up.
Just don't vandalize the next house you stay in, okay?
Especially if it's ours.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. Okay, we're not actually gonna do that. Can I go down the hallway here? Okay, no. Okay, climb the ladder.
I need a paint
Peel
scraper.
the... Oh my gosh, look, an attic.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, sorry, Nancy, sorry. Okay. I already came down these stairs once. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a door here that could go down to the basement. That's right. I wanted to check it out. I bet you it was a speakeasy.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Okay. No such luck. We can't pry it open with that. Oh wait, is this a toolbox here? Oh, we can't look at it. Dank nabbit. Okay, can we look? Ooh! Ooh! Old newspaper! California theater. Scandal. Horror. Outrage! Citing the increased popularity of stage reviews and decreased charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much-needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks to solicit contributions. Instead, these proper wives and daughters and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to denigrate themselves to this level of vulgarity. Women belong in the home, not upon the stage. Disagree. Alrighty. Ooh, pants from $5, suits from $20. That seems still very expensive given the era. Chickering pianos. Age something removed for... Okay. Is there anything else interesting on this? No. Just sexist remarks from the editor of the newspaper. Well, thank you, man. Okay, we can't look at any of that. Ooh. Nope. Ooh. Oh, I want... Give me the hammer. Okay. Bed and breakfasts on the rise. SF's B&B boom. Sunset, San Francisco. The Bay Area has experienced an increase in the number of registered bed and breakfasts, according to Betsy Hamilton, director of the B&B Association of San Francisco. More and more travelers who visit our city are seeking a more personal lodging experience. The Bay Area has many alternative accommodations in addition to traditional hotels. But with the increased interest in B&Bs comes increased competition. We have actually seen decline in business over the last couple of years, says Roderick J.H. Thorson, owner of Old Time Lodgings in Pacific Heights. Nearly everyone with a Victorian-style home seems to have jumped on the B&B bandwagon. Many B&Bs are marketed toward a specific clientele or offer different amenities to beat the competition. Janie Crisson of Dark Shadows Inn offers her clients a mystery dinner show. It's extremely popular and profitable when the B&B distinguishes itself from the rest of the pack, she says. Hotels that have some historical importance or even a legend attached to them are definitely the most popular. I certainly think that having a haunted theme to your bed and breakfast is a brilliant idea. But why would you sabotage your own self during the renovation process as part of that? I guess to build the lore? I don't know. Any hoozles? Famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to mix them. The Minty Festival Punch. This seasonal beverage is a surefire winner on cold, snowy nights. 8 cups of water, 18 ounces of cranberry juice, 15 oranges quartered, 14 ounces of lime juice, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 9 sprigs of mint. Combine and heat ingredients in a large pot. Serve warm. 24 servings. Ginger Whisper. Great for parties. 5 teaspoons of ground ginger, 19 cups of water, 12 ounces of soda water, 9 bottles of ginger ale, 6 cups of lemon juice. Makes 20 servings. I'm sorry, wait, hang on a second here. 19 cups of water plus 12 ounces of soda water is, so that's 20 and a half cups, right? 12 ounces is a cup and a half? Then you have 9 bottles of ginger ale, which let's assume that they're, even if they're 4-ounce bottles, so like half a cup, that's still another 4.5 cups, bringing us to 25 cups. And then 6 cups of lemon juice brings us to 31 cups. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, 20 servings that are just slightly more than a cup each. I mean, I'll allow it. Are there any items I can grab down here? Ooh, a spooky fireplace. It's gonna talk. Shh.
It's stuck.
Wait, did I not grab the hammer? Or oh, I wasn't allowed to grab the hammer. The hammer was just decorative. I found a key. I found a key. Can I put different amounts in here? No, okay. If I clicked in this general vicinity. Okay. Can I go back there? No. Okay. Oh! Okay, I've got a screwdriver. Can I grab anything else from here? Okay. What? Okay, Nancy. You might need to hide in that table at some point. Don't hide in that table if there's a fire, Nancy. Don't be like a child under the age of 5. Is it anyway, children under the age of 5 will frequently hide if there's a fire because they don't understand. Oh. Who slammed the door on me? Who slammed the door?
The rope is cut.
Well, that explains why the dumbwaiter doesn't work. Okay, let's go upstairs. Somebody needs to get their allergy pills. Okay, here. No, I found it. I found it. Aha! Okay, that's less dramatic. Okay, wait. Where's the grand stairs? Here they are. I'm gonna go talk to Rose again. Find out what chore she wants me to do next. Hang on a second, though. Oh, I grabbed the scraper from there already. Right. Can I steal this? No. Okay. I can only look at them. I can't do anything with them. Right. Okay. All right, Rose, where are you? Okay. Where's Rose? House to-do list. Pay bills. Transfer money to checking. Order paint for shutters. Color? Measure windows for blinds. Replace lost tiles on den fireplace. Refinish kitchen cabinets. Sand and polish hardwood floors. Oil door hinges upstairs. Repair hanging gutter in back. Get estimate to fix roof. Call chimney cleaner. Repair dumbwaiter. Fix broken doorbell. Add additional phone lines. Order bulbs for front porch. That's a huge to-do list. Homeowners insurance company. Your homeowner's insurance account. Account number. Blah, 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 blah. Damage report. The following is a list of damages reported to the property located at 4653 California Lane, San Francisco. These incidents will be considered when assessing future biannual premiums due this account. Broken kitchen gas line, no structural damage. Burst water main in upstairs bedroom, minimal structural damage. Scaffolding collapse, no injuries. Vandalism, damage to outside shrubbery. Stolen roofing materials. Huh. Chandler Interiors. Dear Rose, what a pleasure it was to meet you and Abby. As we have discussed, I am extremely interested in examining the collection of old books that came with the house. They will help me considerably with my research of Victorian antiques. In exchange, I will be more than happy to consult you on renovations. Victorian homes pose many difficulties, both structurally and aesthetically, especially for an amateur renovator like yourself. My expertise in this field can save you both time and money. I will come over tomorrow at noon to show you the roof tiles I found for you. I also found a good deal on scaffolding equipment. Wait a minute. Did you give us faulty scaffolding equipment, Lewis Chandler? Another homeowner's insurance letter. Oh, this is page 1 of 2. So the other one was the list of all the things that went wrong. This is the letter that went with it, the cover letter. Rose Green, 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California. Dear Ms. Green, we have received the accident reports that you have submitted and have summarized them below. We're very concerned about the high number of incidents that you have experienced, and although we would not like to raise your insurance policy premiums, we must examine this option if these accidents continue. Yeah, right. You don't want to raise my rates. Shut up. We are also delaying any payments until we can send our building inspector to examine your property to determine if there are any safety concerns with your renovation methods. Please call us to make an appointment. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thoughts? Anything else we can look at here? No. Can we write boobs on the calculator? Nope. Let's go through her purse. Okay. My thoughts are that I have to make it be evening. So that I can, because remember Abby said to us when we were upstairs we knocked on Abby's bedroom door. I assume Abby is the redhead. We knocked on the bedroom door and the person who answered said, all will be revealed tonight at my seance or whatever. So I'm thinking that that's where we have to go. Oh wait, I never even tried going out the front door. What am I talking about? Okay, there. I tried going out the front door and I couldn't. Okay. Is there one of these in particular that I can take the eyes out of? Creak. I keep thinking they're going to let me look at a tapestry, but they are not. And I should stop trying. Okay. Are there any doors in this hallway that I can knock on that I did not yet knock on?
I don't want to disturb her.
Okay. All right. You don't have to scream at me, ghost. Okay. Before I go ahead and change the time from day to night, oh, poop. Hang on a second here. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay. I'm looking something up. I'm making sure that we have not. Okay. Okay. I got a hint. Okay. And the thing that I thought I would do didn't work. So give me 1 second. I will, I have to do a bunch of rigmarole, but it's okay because... Ta-da! Okay. So the hint I got was, hey, check Nancy's notebook.
It's locked.
Oh, wait, we have a key. Before I do that... I forgot that we got a key somewhere. Spooky. Okay, that's cool. We got a piece of tile. I don't know what for, but we got it. They should have really given me a feather duster. The Golden Gate Gazette. Valuable hints. Is that okay, sorry, it's dentures. It's an ad for dentures. It's everybody. It's an ad for dentures. It's not horrifying. Okay. Eyes is a big hint, it seems like. Okay. Okay. The creepy doll head is not part of what we're interested in. Okay, I've got an iron now. We dined with the I think that's a last name. Anyway, we dined with them in a strange quarter of Shanghai known as the Enchanted Dragon. Madame blah, 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 showed me the lovely I'm too old for this. Something that she had purchased earlier that week, and we exchanged pleasantries about our travels in the Orient. As the meal progressed, an elderly man approached me selling a curious puzzle box shaped like a pyramid. There appears to be no hinges or any semblance of its mechanics from the outside, and yet the solution to open the box was very intricate and involved. The artwork was magnificent, and I became enchanted not only with the contraption, but with the artistic genius of the kindly old man. My mind ran wild with the possibilities of creating a hotel. Oh, sorry. Where rooms are puzzled, full of traps and tricks. Just like that pyramid box. H.H. Holmes? That you? In my broken Mandarin, I asked about the old man's employment situation and pressed him to return with me to engineer my next hotel. He became embarrassed, and my dining companions protested my forthcoming attitude. Even in the Far East, where their traditions are so different from ours, a woman is still confined to remain passive and meek, regardless of her position or intellect. Oh, wait. Does that say passions or intellect? Maybe it says passions. So the person who owned the hotel was a woman who had been discriminated against. What else is new? Okay, what's this? Ooh, crowbar. What was shut and then I needed to pry it open? The fireplace in the basement.
It's locked.
Okay. I doubt the same key works.
It's locked.
Wait, hang on. Let's smash it. Smash, smash, smash.
It's
smash,
locked.
smash. I know. I was just kidding, Nancy. I'm not really going to try to smash it open. Oh. The mysterious storybook. She pushed her auburn hair back behind her ear and continued the arduous work. Each pile of dirt seemed heavier than the last, and the damp night air was stifling. Somewhere in the distance, a clock struck midnight. Suddenly, the sound of metal hitting metals resounded from the bottom of the pit. Carolyn dropped to her knees and quickly dug around the dull metallic chest. Soon the lid was uncovered, and she pried its lock open with her crowbar. Her eyes flashed as she saw the chest's contents. 1,000 pieces of gold glinted in the soft moonlight. "Captain Stuping's treasure!" the young heroine cried. "And soon it will be mine!" a gruff voice interrupted from above. Before she could react, Carolyn saw the backside of the shovel for a split second and then darkness. When she awoke, she could hear the faint clink of gold pieces hitting one another. She struggled to stand up, but found both her hands and feet tied together. She slowly moved her hand to her back pocket, but found that her penknife was gone. "Looking for this?" Mr. Niles grinned, standing over her with the knife in his hand. "I know how clever you are and took the liberty to remove the contents of your pockets. Please excuse the liberties I have taken." "I'll do no such thing, you villain. That treasure belongs to the Stooping family, and you know it." Okay, Indiana Jones. Anyway, I wonder if there's a treasure to be found in this house. Anyway, I can't wait to go to the basement and pry open the fireplace so that I can go into a tunnel and discover some more secrets. I should carry this around in case anyone tries to bonk me in the head. Grim, is that you? Do. Okay, so how do I where's the hole I crawled in? Oh, here it is. I don't know why that scared me so much. I'm sorry. Okay. Here I am. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go in the basement, sneak around and blah, blah, blah. And then like one little tiny thing. And I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm scared. Okay. Let's go to my room and read my notebook. Wait. Oh wait, no, that it's the it's there's a fireplace in the basement. I don't know why I thought it was that one in my bedroom. Got so excited about fireplaces. Sorry. I wanted to put on my necklace. Why? Okay, accidents. Why so many? House haunted? Chinese/antique decorations. Once a hotel. Golden gardenia / E. Valdez. Secret attic. Is the attic a secret? Oh yeah, the attic was a secret. It was underneath ceiling tiles. Doy. Rose is the owner of the house. $1 million insurance policy. Abby believes in ghosts. Valdez. Okay. Those notes weren't as helpful as they could have been. Should we go try the fireplace thing? Was there anything else I needed to try to pry open? Okay, no. Sorry, I was like, another great game. God.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house. Or, hi, Charlie. You must have a lot of experience to work on such a big house. Or, Rose told me there have been a lot of accidents lately. What do you think is causing them?
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work. But I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
Do you think you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays? I can see that, but what do you like to do when you're not renovating Victorian mansions? Any hobbies? Nancy, what are you doing? What about Ned? Just kidding. What do you know about the history of this house?
I can see that. But what do you like to do when you're not renovating Victorian mansions? Any hobbies?
Well, I'm taking classes at the local community college. I really like history. That's why it's neat to live. I mean, work here, because everything is so old. It's got real character.
Are you homeless, Charlie? Are you living in the walls? Do you live in the walls, Charlie? It's okay to tell me. It is okay to tell me if you live in the walls. Just confess. Confess that you live in the walls. Charlie. You can trust me. What do you know about the history of this house? Rose told me there have been a lot of accidents lately. What do you think is causing them? He just mentioned history. Let's ask him this.
What do you know about the history of this house?
Not much. Lewis told me it was built in the 1880s and that it survived the 1906 earthquake.
And who's Lewis?
Who's Lewis?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Do you have any idea why there's been so many accidents on this project? Are you clumsy? Are you bad at your job? Fess up, Charlie.
Do you have any idea why there's been so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
How are you're repairing the floorboards with a paintbrush? Charlie, that's Charlie. Charlie.
I should wait until he leaves.
No. Here.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Okay. Listen, everyone else in this game is always bonking people on the head to get what they want. I figured I'd give it a shot. Okay. For real, though, we're not bonking anyone on the head. Let's go find Rose and see what other jobs she would like us to help with. Hi,
the
Rose.
tiles coming along.
What? Oh, right. I was like, what are you talking about? I told you I finished the floor. She's talking about the ceiling tiles. And I finished those. I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
How did you find Charlie? Well, he crawled out of one of the vents one day. We figured since he's already here anyway. He might as well help us.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
I was joking. I didn't actually. Okay, so Charlie lives in the tunnels below the house, and he heard them talking through the fireplace. But I was joking about him living in the wall. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
Fascinating. I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay. Dumb waiter. We need a rope. I think we should just... Hear me out. Let's steal the rope from the chandelier. Just kidding. I already did that. Okay. Let me look at the stairs that are creaking. Okay. It's a red herring, I think. Okay, I need rope. Oops. Hey, y'all, there's a whole room I didn't look at. Oh my god, an entire room. Ooh, mahjong. Okay, yeah, no, it's the same thing. The history of the piano. Upright piano. Oh, that's the thing that I wanted to pry open. Maybe. I can't remember. Something in the basement needed to be pried open, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, it stuck, Nancy said. By the 14th century, keyboards contained all of the naturals or white notes. Sorry, white note keys. As early as 1361, examples with the familiar key composition found in modern pianos were depicted in the visual arts. Okay. Oh, I see. If I didn't already know, okay, that would be useful. Assuming you have to play some notes on the piano to achieve a goal. You have to play some notes on the piano to open the part that I was trying to pry open. You cannot... Okay, so we're not going to destroy the piano with a crowbar. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You're not going to go to somebody's house and take a crowbar to an antique piano. Oh, I've got 2 tiles now. Okay. Imagine, though, if you went to someone's house and you were like, yeah, let me look at your piano. Okay. Here's a nice book. Also known as the Firebird, this mythical giant bird occurs in the in the legends of many cultures, including Chinese, Arabic, and American Indian. Every 500 years, the bird builds a great nest and sets it on fire to rise forth from the ashes. Firebird by Edmund Dulac. Yeah, so this is about the phoenix, in case we didn't know what a phoenix was, because there's a puzzle involving a phoenix. I do appreciate that Nancy games kind of do, they're not like, we assume you already know how to play the piano. Lessons in chess. The knight. Lesson 1. The knight, unlike any other piece, has the ability to move on an unfixed path. It leaves one square and arrives at another without going anywhere in between. In effect, it can leap over other pieces to land at its destination. In the example below, the knight is able to travel to any of the squares marked with an X. So it's always two vertically or horizontally, and then 3 whatever the other one is. Right? 1, 2, 1. Oh yeah, no, okay, wait. Sorry, I was counting the entire shape, but that's actually not true. So it's 2 and then 1. But it can go in any direction around itself. Okay, great. We're all on the same page? Perfect. I don't play chess. I mean, I want to play the maze game. Let me read this book. Okay. Obviously, I'm not allowed to do any of the things I'm trying to do here. Oh. Okay, that's how you leave that table. Anything else? The Theory of Music, Level 1. Theory of Music, Note Reading. The staff is made up of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Musical notes are named after the first 7 letters of the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. A clef is a musical symbol placed at the beginning of the staff that determines the letter names of the lines and spaces. There are 2 main types of clefs, treble clef and bass clef. The clef you will see on your music will depend on what type of instrument you're playing. And if you want to remember the notes on the treble clef, the lines are, every good boy deserves fudge. And on a bass clef, the lines are, good boys deserve fudge always. And then in between is the other letters, right? So E, G, B, D, F. And then this one, it actually spells space, F, A, C, E. So that's super easy. And then this is G, B, D, F, A. So good boys deserve fudge always. And then the betweens are A, C, E, G. And I don't remember the mnemonic for this, because I actually only played treble instruments, so I never played any bass instruments, so I don't know the mnemonic for it. But there you go. So now we have some information, and I also have a handy mnemonic, so that I don't have to take a picture of that page of the book or anything like that.
It's stuck.
Aha! Finally!
It's stuck.
Here, let me iron it out.
It's stuck.
What do we think? I mean, crowbar can't possibly be right.
It's stuck.
Gotcha. I guess this.
It's stuck.
I mean, I figured it wasn't going to be that, but I mean. Oh, look! Okay, I need another tile that looks like this to go here. Legends of San Francisco, the city's most influential personalities. Lizzie Applegate. Oh, I read this book in the library in Secrets Can Kill. Well loved by San Franciscans both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions, Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining miners at local gold camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandit's Treasure, whose cast included Norma Dentfin, Lenore Scost, and Pam Dory. This initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and Rainbow's Gold. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, nothing else here. I'm just making sure that I didn't miss a... Okay. So I think we've looked at everything in here. We still have to go fix the dumbwaiter. Where are we going to find some rope? Oh, geez Louise. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Okay. Should we go ask Charlie? Maybe Charlie can help us. Like maybe he has some, he has a hint or like it will unlock a dialogue with him. We're trying to, turn me around. It's in this door. I forgot that there's a door to the basement. Is he still here? Yeah.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Oh my God, you're so... Okay. Fine. Maybe I'll steal this hammer. Okay, I'm not allowed to touch the hammer still.
I should wait until he leaves.
Well, he leaves at 5.
It's stuck.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I know that I don't know this. I don't know what to play yet. Are you gonna let me leave? No, I'm stranded here. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there were no words secretly in the saw teeth.
The rope is cut.
Mm-hmm. Sure is. All right, let's check our notebook to see if we have any hints for ourselves. And if we don't, maybe we need to call a friend.
It's locked.
Jeez. What? Game, I really wish that you would just leave it unlocked once I unlock it once. Why is C so uptight about them? I mean, he is getting blamed for them. Too young and inexperienced for this work. Potentially. I think he's living in the basement trying to find an old treasure from 100 years ago. All right. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order. When the 4-sided box loses its border. When the eye of the phoenix is in your hand. When the bird of fire can see again. When the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders. All right, so that's the big riddle we're solving here. Okay. All right. It is 10:30 p.m. Almost. It's almost 10:30 p.m. So, we're like almost at the point where it's time to take a break. I mean, take a break. Time to say goodnight.
It's locked.
I know. Calm down. I'm just seeing if there's any rope up here that I missed. Right, I already pretended to smash this open with the, what do you call it? Crowbar. Right, that's where I got the crowbar from. All right. Oh, I got the iron from in there? Okay, yeah. Can I take the... I guess that's string, not rope. Okay, I'm gonna stop spinning in circles and actually look for the... Okay, there it is. Too bad I can't grab that little piece. I mean, but that's just a tiny little piece of rope. Oh yeah, I already used the crowbar for this. Maybe I'm not allowed to use it again. Like, maybe that's the extent of the use of the crowbar.
It's stuck.
Wait, I screwed it back in? Alright, guess I can't look at it. Okay. Surely they don't want me to steal rope from, like, my... You know, like, from a tapestry or anything, right? Sometimes I have Nancy spin in circles while I think. Okay. Okay. All right. I feel like this is a good time to... Oh, Chessie, actually the timing is perfect because I am just about to say goodnight. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while we worked on Nancy. I'm so excited that I got that puzzle done. Honestly, I feel like if you hadn't been here, I would have just gotten mad and given up. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to be back with Nancy on Friday afternoon around 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you want to join me then and you're available, that'd be great. If not, no worries. I get it. Life happens. But it was super great to have someone hanging out with me while I played this. So good night to you, Chessie. Have a good night. I am going to say goodbye. And then, yeah, because we'll be back, like I said, on Friday at 2 p.m. So, yes. Bye.